YouTube, some saying we back with another motherfucking video. I ain't gonna lie, gang. I ain't gonna lie, shout out Fargo, cause I did a video from you, JPM Fargo. So I'm saying I just did a reaction video on you, and you know what I'm saying, we doing another one. This video is the streaming industry is more divided than ever, featuring FaZe and Plaqueboymax. I'm saying, so we about to get to it, no cap. That's my screen recording 26. Let's do it.
Space that is 100% true, where people are giving him flack for it. And it's the fact that the streaming game is not as unified as it once was.
One thing I would say about streaming is way less like unified, bro. That's the worst part about it.
I feel that.
Together, kids just be doing their own thing, like you know what I'm saying? Like they don't feel together. I remember in 2021, niggas would all be live, might all be in the Discord calls. I remember it was Kai, Bruce, Rage, Silky, and Rat in a Discord call. Like that don't happen. They all doing their own shit.
For sure.
Got problems with each other. You can definitely do less together now because this shit way more competitive, but that was bound to happen.
I was just about to say that. I was gonna say, I feel like in a sense, when it first started, so I'm saying niggas was hungry, niggas was hustling. So I'm saying niggas ain't give a fuck about who was at the top or who was, you know what I'm saying, who was big dog. They was all real niggas making content, so I'm saying, just enjoying the shit and living. I think as time went on and Twitch started dropping the rankings, and you know what I'm saying, people comparing and people having their own audiences, and this audience versus this audience, and Kai building this over here, then Max got this over here, then Silky doing this over here, then Rage doing this over here. All they audiences start just picking off and making them seem separate. You know what I'm saying, that's how I feel like that's what really start making it get divided and shit.
This is an interesting thing that I've noticed for quite some time. The streaming space is probably the most competitive that it's ever been.
Yeah.
And you can thank creators like Kai Cenat, Speed, Adin Ross, and Plaqueboymax himself for that. The streams are among the highest in production and quality compared to many others, so audiences are continuing to expect that same level of entertainment. To the point where normal streams are relegated to being called quote-unquote desktop streams, when those same streams could very well be forms of good entertainment in itself.
Crazy, bro.
It's crazy how Solo Naughty was just speaking on how streaming has changed so much to where even a
just did a whole video on that shit,
like
bro.
Big dogs.
Y'all go watch that.
Rage will respond to this clip asking Max if he's a part of the problem, why streaming is super competitive now and less about unity.
Consider PBM a top 5 English streamer on planet Earth. And if that's the case, I just asked you a question. Maxwell, then you know you're my boy. Do you think you're part of the problem? Just a question. I'm not saying you. I'm asking you. Like, ask yourself. Are you part of the problem? Because we know your dreams. You want to be the #1 streamer. You want to do all that. Does that competitive get in the way? Thinking that every stream, like, you know what I'm saying? Do you think you're part of the problem? I just want to know what your thoughts are on that. You want that? Nigga, I'm asking him a question. This is something I asked him in real life. And he would answer truthfully, because Max is pretty honest. I'm not going to lie. So, with the knowing that you want to be the #1 streamer and knowing certain streams have to be a certain way, you got to be averaging a certain amount, and each stream got to kind of be a banger in your head or memorable, do you feel like that gets in the way of the old classic form of streaming that you miss? Do you think you're part of the equation?
That's a really good question, and based on Max being a really competitive person, I believe he and many others are a part of the quote-unquote problem per se when it comes to streaming as to why it's not what it used to be. Back in 2021, you had streamers collabing left and right, building genuine connections, and creating memorable moments for the hell of it. Now we're left with forced content and less genuine vibes. Enough rambling like a parasocial. Let's get into this call Max had with your Rage and Silky. So following your Rage's comments, Max responds saying that your Rage is a part of the problem as well, based on the things that he said about him.
I don't know if y'all remember this. This is back in FaZe. We was all chilling. It was all the bros. We was all in the basement, and you was just talking about some shit like what did you say? You said some shit like, damn, Max, I thought you was gonna be the one. You fell off. Nigga, you talking like a viewer, like a chat. Like, you feel me? Facts. Rage is my boy, but since he's saying this on stream, I'm gonna just also say it on stream. This is my brother. Like, I fuck with Rage. But, like, it's facts, though. So, just like you saying that, yeah, we all part of the problem. We all competitive. It's cool, though. I think competition is good for this shit. But I'm just saying, we should all be unified as streamers. This could be able to hop on Discord. This can do shit together. Now it's like sections and factions. You're gonna be mad at me speaking facts, but it's true,
that's
bro.
real.
Imagine, yo, bro, you on stream to all your viewers, niggas just farming saying you fell off. You would feel a type of way. And I told you about this. So just like you saying that, I think you're a part of the problem too. I think we all are.
I don't know if your rage is as competitive as Max when it comes to streaming, but I don't think anyone who's doing this is not trying to make waves at all. And the call your rage says that Max should have worded things better, as it came across like he was shifting blame, which Max agreed with.
I'm mad at you for being competitive though. Like, we know you're competitive. Nobody's been mad at you for that. It's just like, in saying that clip, it would have sounded better than I feel like yo, me and other streamers, we hella competitive. We gotta chill on certain aspects so we can come back to do shit as like a unity type thing. And the clip, it sounded like you were like blaming niggas when you were one of the niggas, respectfully. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Rage, I get what you're saying. So I understand that. I could admit and say what you're saying. I could have worded that better. I get what you're saying.
Like I said, people in the comments on Twitter looked at this like a right message, wrong messenger situation, given the fact that Max left FaZe fairly recently, so he should be the last person speaking on Unity. Silky shared the same sentiment, saying that Max can't speak on Unity if he's a part of the problem as well.
You talk about some, streaming not united no more. Nigga, you right message, wrong messenger, nigga.
Alright, why is it the wrong messenger? Why is it the wrong messenger? Why is it the wrong messenger?
What do you mean? Yo, Rage, why is it the wrong messenger?
Why is it the wrong messenger? No, Silky, why is it the wrong messenger?
It's not like you.
Because I left FaZe. Why is it the wrong messenger? Why is it the wrong messenger?
Bro, what do you mean? Why is it the wrong messenger, bro? You can't say shit like that.
Why is it the wrong messenger? I'm asking you.
Because you have the same competitive aspect of a nigga that you're talking about, bro.
Yes, and Silky, you know me extremely well. Have I ever let me be competitive with anybody make me not like them?
Not about. We're not talking about. You said the clip wasn't like not liking. It's like that's not content.
Yes.
You say you did.
Who would I not do content with?
Let's talk about it. What the fuck?
Okay, so look, I don't do content with Bruce. I didn't do content with Bruce because if a nigga at a certain point. That's what he said, so let's talk about it.
No. He's saying, give an example. That's a manipulation tactic. So if we
No. So, Silky, why did I not do content with Bruce?
You said what?
Why did I not do content with Bruce? Because we compete. We didn't do content. I didn't do content with Bruce because he was continuously disrespecting me. So why would I do content with him? That makes no sense. That doesn't make any sense. That's why I didn't do content with him. Not because of disrespect.
Hold on. He disrespected you in the sense of saying, yo, this nigga's copying my swag, this, that. It could have been a simple conversation of, yo, niggas not buying your swag.
Well, if you, nigga, first of all.
A nigga not doing content with a nigga because he personally has something against, that's not the same.
It's not the same, so you're chatting. What are you talking about?
I wasn't even thinking about the Bruce thing. I wasn't even thinking about Bruce.
Oh, Rage, hold on. Rage, you gotta understand, bro. I'm saying it in a sense of this nigga, right? It could have been easily like situated, like, cause a nigga, you know how this nigga was, like this nigga was schizo. The nigga will feel away, and a nigga actually has to talk to him, be like, yo, bro, nobody stole your spot. You nigga got a recall.
This nigga was schizophrenic, dog.
Honestly, I think anyone in a position as one of the top streamers can speak on the state of the streaming landscape. And sadly, those good old days are not coming back. I can also see where the people in the comment section of communities and stuff are coming from, saying that this is very ironic coming from Max. I just think the timing of everything was bad. Like, it's getting bad to the point where people are saying Max barely talks to people in FaZe anymore. Like, how would you know that? Like, genuinely, like, and this is no troll, like, y'all niggas need to really touch grass or something. Like, these screens, bro, they got your brain fried.
No, for real, that's making niggas be parasocial and making them feel like they think they know a nigga because they watch a nigga stream, or, you know what I'm saying, this is their favorite content creator. So people swear up and down that they know exactly the conversation they have. They know exactly if they don't like him because the nigga said something on stream that walked on the lines of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just be saying anything, but, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, that's cap. That's the rest of the video. So I'm saying, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Without further ado, man, we just gonna keep running them up, bro.